So you're moving to San Antonio, Texas, and looking for all the best places to live in San Antonio, which I know can be so overwhelming. But don't worry, I've got you covered. Today we are taking a look at some really great family-oriented neighborhoods in San Antonio that are quiet, calm, have highly rated schools within walking distance, have awesome amenities, and are super close to shopping and entertainment. Even better, these areas have plenty of options that are below $350,000, and there are currently both resale and new construction options available. Now, before we get started, if this is your first time to my channel and you're looking for all the details on what it's like living in San Antonio and where to live in San Antonio, make sure to like this video and subscribe so that you can continue to see videos just like this that will help you learn everything you need to know when moving to San Antonio. So first off, let's take a look at the community of Winding Brook. This is a very new community that is still being developed and is located just past the Alamo Ranch area, just off of FM 471. This area used to be just tons of field space and all rural land, but it's really developed so much over the past few years. When you take a look at this area, you'll see new communities, retail strips, dining and schools popping up everywhere, as this area on the far west side is hands down the fastest growing in all of San Antonio. Some of the benefits to buying a home in this Winding Brook area specifically, though, are that there are currently options for brand new construction homes that are under $350,000, which is getting increasingly harder to find these days. You won't find many resale homes in this community since it's so brand new, and there are currently only two builders, which are Syntex and MI Homes. But Syntex is the only builder that currently has options under $350,000, just depending on the floor plan and the square footage that you're looking for. All three schools that Winding Brook is zoned for are very close, as you can see here on the map, and they are in Northside ISD. As for necessities, you have H-E-B super close, CVS and Walgreens, of course, a few other medical offices throughout the Culebra Road area. And as you look at this Loop 1604 area, that's where you will find the anchor type retail spots like Target, Best Buy, Ross, and tons of other businesses, restaurants, and entertainment. This area is a short commute to major highways for your work commute or to get downtown or to the airport, usually around 25 to 35 minutes. Now, while I'm talking about this topic of commuting, I will warn you that getting into and out of the Alamo Ranch area on Culebra Road can get pretty congested with traffic, especially at peak commute times. That doesn't really deter many people from moving to this area since it's so well loved, and there is honestly traffic no matter where you go in San Antonio, but it is something that I just try to warn people about. If you're thinking that brand new is the best option for you, I will say that with builders increasing production, they do have more inventory available. And with that, they are offering much more in incentives than they've done in the past 2 years. So we're talking about reduced sales prices, paying some or even all of the closing costs, helping buyers to buy down interest rates, and things like that. I do have a link in the description box just below this video where you can go browse through new construction options all throughout the San Antonio area. But honestly, the easiest way for you to find the best options and incentives in the best areas is just to reach out to me and let me get all those options for you. The next San Antonio neighborhood with home options under $350,000 is called Remuda Ranch. This is a small pocket type community that isn't very well known, but it's a really good option if you're looking for a quiet and quaint community with modern but not necessarily brand new homes. Construction here started in this area about 2013 until about 2018 or 2019. So you'll find more updated features and floor plans, but not have to deal with having new construction mess and debris all over the neighborhood. Also, there's a pretty good mixture of homes for this area, even though it is really small. They start in the low 300,000s and go up to the mid 500,000s. And there were also quite a few semi-custom builders, so you'll see more of a variety of elevations and floor plans here instead of every home looking the same. This neighborhood is also part of Northside ISD and is zoned for highly rated schools, and the amenities include a pool and a park and a playground area. One of the main reasons that this neighborhood is so appealing to buyers is that it's so close to the city of Helotes, which is one of the most popular suburbs of San Antonio. You can see here on the map that it's just a short drive away. I have done other videos that explain the overall appeal of Helotes and why people love to live there so much. But the home values here have just increased so much over these past few years that it's become increasingly challenging to find a good home there for under $350,000. So the fact that this community is so close makes it a great option for you if you like the Helotes area specifically. Now, before we move on to the next community, if this video is helpful to you and you want to see more videos all about living in San Antonio and where to live in San Antonio, make sure to like this video and subscribe. If you're ready to take the next step and start planning your move to San Antonio, that is what I love to do. I help people and families find the best areas to live in San Antonio, and more importantly, I help them avoid those areas that they absolutely hate. I would love to do this for you too. All you have to do is reach out, and you can find all of my contact info in the description box or the pinned comment right below this video. So moving on, let's take a look at another resale community where you can find an even larger number of options under $350,000 and even some options that are under $300,000. And that area is called Silver Oaks. This area we just jumped right across Glum Road here, which that's the road that takes you right into Helotes. So this area is only resale, but it is a much more established area and just has a more mature feel about it with mature trees and landscaping. Most of the homes here were built from 06 to about 2014-ish, so they are semi-updated, but just depending on what your preferences are, you will see some homes that do need updates as well. You'll find that the exteriors and elevations and even the interior features tend to be more basic in these homes, but for the sales price and considering that some of them are as low as $120 to $130 a square foot, you're really getting a lot for your money in this neighborhood, especially if this is your first time or starter home. Location wise, of course, you're looking at all the same overall amenities for this area. It's really close to Helotes, of course, and the Texas Hill Country and everything that Helotes has to offer, as well as the main anchors of Alamo Ranch retail areas and all of the retail centers and businesses that have developed along Culebra Road. The next San Antonio neighborhood is the one with the most options of homes that are under $350,000, and it's a mixture of both brand new and new construction homes, so there are options for both preferences. This community is called Valley Ranch, and it is a very well-known master plan community on the far west side of San Antonio. It's mostly well-known because of its amazing amenity center. It's probably one of the most recognizable neighborhoods in San Antonio because of its impressive water slides and water park type pools, which you can actually see from Culebra Road. They have a catch and release fishing pond, sports courts, and walking trails, and they're just very well known for having an overall family-oriented community with activities that are scheduled throughout the year. As for the homes here in Valley Ranch, it is exclusively a D.R. Horton community. There's a pretty large price swing between the new homes and the resale homes in this community. You can find smaller starter type homes in the mid to high $200,000 range, all the way up to the huge 4,000 square foot homes with 6 bedrooms, and those are more in the $400,000 range. The overall feel of the community when you first drive in is that it's just very established. There's an elementary school right inside the community, and even though there are still tons of new construction homes coming up in this area, the neighborhood just overall feels very well developed. Resale inventory homes do pop up on the market, but the biggest overall selection is going to be on the new construction side, and we can find you some really great incentives on that side as well. If you're looking for even more homes on where to live in San Antonio and neighborhood tours, you will definitely want to check out this video next. I hope that this video was helpful to you. As always, reach out at any time with any questions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.